I really was not expecting that.
What does hypnosis feel like? I put together a little montage of some recent volunteers just to give you their impression as to what hypnosis feels like.
And 5, eyes open, take a deep breath, stretch, and see how good you feel. You feel good, don't you?
I do feel pretty good.
Deep breath, stretch. See how good you feel. You feel good, don't you?
I feel pretty good.
It feels like this rush of just energy that is like just calm, like a wave of calm, like wrapping you.
It was just an awesome feeling. I feel like I slept for a week and I have so much energy now.
Good.
Yes, I feel really good.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I got
So,
the best night's sleep.
I have endorphins. I feel like rushed. Like my body's like, I don't know. I feel good.
Okay, we aim to please.
Wow, very.
Like I honestly was about to fall over like 3 times.
I really was not expecting it to feel that like warm and relaxing. Like I feel great.
You're so down there that it's like the world kind of pulls you closer.
Relaxing. But well, I don't know how to explain it. Let me try to think. Just peaceful. Like there's nothing is heavy. Everything's light and just loose and just relaxed.
Okay.
I really was not expecting that.
Wow, this is so amazing. Felt fantastic.
I feel like I'm gonna go like conquer my day now.
I didn't want to come out of it because I just felt so relaxed and comfortable in that. It was great.
It's unreal.
Well, I'm glad you're having
I've never felt anything like that.
Good. Excellent.
At all, ever.
Oh gosh, it was the ones that stuck out. The arm one where I was locking. Oh my goodness, I felt my muscles just clench very tightly. It wasn't that I didn't have control over them. I could feel them doing kind of their own thing. Like I wasn't instructing them. They were just going. I was like, okay, all right, that was interesting.
Definitely. This was my first time and I would definitely do it again.
I really was not expecting it to feel like that.
I feel like I could feel it in like my joints, especially like I could feel like a tingling in like my knees, my elbows, like that's where I was like grounded in, you know, with old tingly feeling, and it felt so good. And I was just like, I feel like none of my muscles were even like tensed at all. I was just so relaxed.
I just can't believe.
Okay, all right, so look up here and sleep deeper, deeper, all the way down. Good, you're doing great. Now, the short answer is hypnosis feels different for different people. For some people, for the somnambulists, that is to say the very deepest subjects, it is a magical experience. Some of them will talk about feeling extremely light, like they could just float away. And some of them say, gosh, I felt so heavy, I felt like I was part of the chair I was sitting in. And some of them will say, my mind went completely blank and I felt more relaxed than I've ever felt in my life. Now, those are the somnambulists, the lucky ones, and they represent about 20% of the population. Then there are the ordinary subjects, which I'm one of them. I'm part of the 80%. I don't go very deep. For me and for those people who are non-somnambulists, most of us feel relaxed. It's a good feeling. Almost everyone says they like the feeling of hypnosis. But for non-somnambulists, we don't get the magic that the somnambulists get. I don't get the magic. And it's funny because when I was learning hypnosis for many years, I wondered if I was actually going into trance, because my experience of hypnosis was very different from many of my friends who were somnambulists. And I suffered from trance envy. I really wanted to experience deep, deep trance. But unfortunately, that's not in the cards for me. And that's okay, because I can still get the benefits of hypnosis. I feel relaxed, and I do take suggestions, and the suggestions can work for me. So it's okay. But still, I wish I could be a somnambulist. Oh well. I wish I was 6 feet tall too, but I'm not going to get that either. Let's talk about when you emerge somebody from hypnosis, because this is really important, and also it'll enhance the experience of hypnosis for your client or subject. All right, so when you emerge someone from hypnosis, you should think about emerging that person from hypnosis feeling better than when they went in. Okay, so when you emerge them, put some energy in your voice. 1, feel your energy level beginning to rise. 2, this wonderful, happy, healthy feeling, a confident feeling comes up through the floor and into your body, all the way up to 5. And then when they open their, say, and 5, eyes open, take a deep breath and stretch and see how good you feel. Okay, so you're giving this hypnotized person suggestions that when he or she open their eyes, they're going to feel great. They're going to feel really good. Now, you can't go overboard. Don't say you're going to feel better than you have in your entire life, because quite frankly, there are times when I felt really, really good, and I'm not sure that coming out of hypnosis is going to top that. But anyway, so be realistic. Say you're going to feel better than you have all day, or better than you have all week. That's about as far as I would push it. Okay, so you tell them that, and the reason why we want to emerge them feeling peppy and healthy and vital is because, well, one of the reasons is we want to avoid giving them a hypnotic hangover. And a hypnotic hangover is what happens when somebody emerges from hypnosis but not completely, and they can experience a headache, or they can experience a droopy, drowsy feeling like they're still hypnotized. And it's very easy to correct a hypnotic hangover, and that'll be a subject of another video. So anyway, you want to avoid that. And so to avoid that, you want to bring that person up out of trance with feelings of health and vigor and happiness. And it will. They will come out and they will feel wonderful, which is what we want. We want our clients to feel really good. And another thing to think about, I mean, when they come out of hypnosis thinking that, wow, that was a wonderful experience and I feel really good, don't you think they'd be more likely to recommend hypnosis to their friends? I think so. So this is a good thing. Now, another tip is that when you reach the number 5 or whatever you've counted up to, 3 or 10 or whatever, and you say, eyes open, take a deep breath, stretch, and see how good you feel, and they open their eyes and you point to them and you say, you feel good, don't you? And a person who has just emerged from hypnosis is actually still a little bit suggestible. So when you say, you feel good, don't you? That suggestion is taken on board, and the person thinks to himself or herself, I do feel really good. Okay, so you've given them the suggestion when they're still suggestible and they don't really know or realize that they're still slightly hypnotized when you've done that. So that makes the suggestion stick even better. And this is going to be another topic of another video, because I think we need to discuss that. Another thing to consider is that when someone has just emerged from hypnosis, a reinduction is going to work really, really well. If they've just emerged and then you say, I tap you on the forehead and you go even deeper and pop them back into trance. So if you wait a few minutes before doing your reinduction, sometimes it might not work, or it might not work so well. But if you do it pretty close to the emergence and tell them, I tap you on the forehead and you go deeper, or you pull their arm and say sleep, they are going to be very likely to go deep into trance again. And finally, I don't always, speaking of reinductions, I don't always emerge my clients or subjects with feelings of health and vigor. Sometimes I emerge them with feelings of relaxation and calmness. So I'll say 1, slowly, easily, feel yourself starting to come up to your full awareness. 2, notice the tone of my voice. A wonderful, healthy, relaxing feeling comes up through the floor and into your body. Okay, so I'm bringing them up, and I want them to come up not ready to run a marathon. I want them to come up feeling really relaxed and really ready for me to put them back into hypnosis. So, and 5, eyes open. You feel good, don't you? Yes, I do. Okay, give me your hand, sleep, and then drop them back into a trance. And that works really, really well. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back next week with another topic, and thank you for watching. Okay, bye-bye.
Is Shawn Michael Andrews really the world's fastest hypnotist? A lot of people think so. Would you like to learn how to do this? Go to worldsfastesthypnotist.com.